Hey y'all, what's good? What's good, everybody? It's Maymoney back in the building for another video. I know it's been a minute since I've been here, but I'm here today for you again. This will be streamed alongside with We the People. So more information about that down below. Actually, let me just explain what We the People is a little bit. So the Lemon Legends from the Don Lemon Show, we have kind of created our own community. We talk often, and we want to do our part in making sure that we're educating our people and building a community and fighting against this fascist bullshit regime that we ended ourselves into. So that's just a light kind of explanation of it, but I mean, there's a whole bunch of lemon legends of all ages, and we just tackle all sorts of subjects, protest, and all that stuff is over there. So I'm including my channel alongside it just to just be a part of it. So I'm happy to be a part of We the People, but we on my channel today. So today we're going to be talking about just the compare and contrast of Madam VP Kamala Harris and the President of the United States, unfortunately, Donald Dump. Okay. So recently VP Kamala just came out of just her break, which was well deserved, and did a speech in San Francisco at Emerge for an Emerge event. I don't really know much about what Emerge is, so don't quote me on that. But anywho, she was doing her first speech, kind of coming out of her just break, which was well deserved, and it was very refreshing, and made me kind of sad to see her just kind of doing her thing. You feel me? So anywho, and then so what I will be doing is comparing and contrasting just the energies and like what we could have had and what we got, and how can we make sure that we are not making the same mistake again, because we fucked up. We fumbled a bag, you guys. So I want to make sure that people are actually paying attention to this shit, because I feel like just a little bit more attention to how this man operates needs to be. There's been 10 years of this bullshit, and it seems like people still don't get it. Anyway, so let's just go. I'm just going to be playing a few clips, interrupting, going back and forth here and there. Hangout session. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, and also the People Unite is right down below the link, and all the links to the full interviews and full the commencement speech that I'm going to play. Commencement speech. That I'm gonna play that Dumps did in Alabama University, and then what was the other one they did? The ABC interview with Terry Moran. So all that information is down below in the link below. So all right, let's just get into it. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share my screen. You guys, if you have been on this channel, y'all know I'm slow as fuck with this. So all right, let's go. Let's go. So I'm gonna start with something nice and share my screen with the VP. I got my time slots and everything here. So yeah, let's see. 350. Annabelle, I don't need this. I don't need it. I really don't. Okay.
Instead of an administration,
and I do apologize about the audio here. The audio at the event was bad.
Are witnessing the wholesale abandonment of those ideals. And what we are also seeing in these last 14 weeks is Americans using their voice and showing their courage. We all know President Trump and his administration and their allies are counting on the notion that fear can be contagious. They are counting on the notion that if they make some people afraid, it will have a chilling effect on others. But what they're overlooking, what they have overlooked, is that fear is not the only thing that's contagious. Courage is contagious. The courage of Americans who are banding together in the face of the greatest man-made economic crisis in modern presidential history. Americans across the political spectrum.
Can we just pause there real quick? Can we pause there real quick? I'm sorry about the lagging. This shit happens every time. This is why I didn't do it. But anyway, I'm just gonna go with what I got. If it's gonna be lagging, it's gonna be lagging. Please forgive me. I hope I can figure out how to fix this. But I just have to work with what I have. But I love how she said man-made economic disaster. I don't know if you peeped that, but this is of our own accord is basically what she's saying. All right, let's go back. Let's continue.
Who are declaring that the president's reckless tariffs hurt workers and families by raising the cost of everyday essentials, devastate the retirement accounts that people spent a lifetime paying into, and paralyze American businesses, large and small, forcing them to lay off people, to stop hiring or pause investment decisions. The courage of Americans we are seeing who are rallying at Social Security offices to protect their hard-earned benefits. Of Americans who are speaking out to say, it is not okay to violate court orders. Not okay. Saying it is not okay to detain and disappear American citizens or anyone without due process. The courage of judges to uphold the rule of law in the face of those who would jail them. Of universities that are defying unconstitutional demands that threaten the pursuit of truth and academic independence. And I will tell you, the courage of all these Americans inspires me.
So I'm going to stop that. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Uh-oh. There we go. I hope that didn't glitch on me. And I hope my new little microphone is working. Anyway, so yeah, so that is comparison number 1. Is my lighting okay? Ugh, I'm going to figure this out, you guys. I might just start recording on my phone, but we'll figure it out. This is just, it is what it is, and y'all know this is how I do. So what I'm going to play next is, so let's just remember that eloquence and that hope and that just somebody doing a sideshow outside, and that just there's something to it that it's not much that needs to happen, but she really does care. You know, she might not be perfect, but she sure the hell ain't this bullshit that I'm about to play next for you. Okay, so before I get there and start sharing my screen, which I want to, let's just start. Oh, I already got it. All right, I got it right here. All right. So this is the interview with Terry Moran, I believe his name is. And let's just, I'm sorry I have to put you guys through this, but it's important. All right. Here we go. Lovely.
economy, the number one issue for so many people, for just about everybody. It's one of the main reasons that you're back in this office. You have this trade war with China that Moody's and other analysts say is going to cost American families thousands of more dollars per year. And there is a lot of concern out there. People are worried. Even some people who voted for you saying, I didn't sign up for this. So how do you answer those concerns?
Well, they did sign up for it, actually, and this is what I campaigned on. I said that we've been abused by other countries at levels that nobody's ever seen before. We were losing $3 to $5 billion a day on trade. We were losing $1.5 trillion to $2 trillion a year, not sustainable. They were taking advantage of us like they've never. I could have left it that way, and at some point there would have been an implosion like nobody's ever seen. But I said, no, we have to fix it. I've wanted to do this for many years. You know, I had the best economy during my first term. We had a tremendous economy, tremendous success. And we did tremendous numbers of tariffs we took in a lot of money from tariffs, China in particular, hundreds of billions of dollars in tariffs.
I wonder, you guys, hold on, you guys. I wonder, did the screen go fucking black? Because, oh God, I'm going to have to do this again. If it did, I'm going to be so mad. But fuck it. If it did, it's fine. I hope it didn't. I'm praying that it didn't. I have complications with this and I'm getting kind of irritated. I really hope it didn't. But if there's anybody that like pops into the chat at some point, please let me know so that anyway, I'm gonna continue. I'm sorry I wasn't listening because I've listened to this fucking shit, this bullshit multiple times, just trying to put this video together for y'all, and honestly it's painful. But I mean, this dude is talking about the tariffs and he's just bambling and bumbling. So I'm just trying to show you the comparison, okay? I apologize. I really do. I really, really do. But let's see. Let's keep going.
We had no inflation, as you know. We had an incredible economy. We're given credit for a great economy. But I said, we have to fix this. Otherwise, it's just not self-sustaining.
Well, one of the things you ran on was you said you'd bring prices down on day one, and that it would happen fast, and that it would happen fast.
I have.
Most economists will tell you that tariffs will raise prices. So don't your tariffs cut against that promise you made to bring prices down?
No, because I had massive tariffs on China, if you remember, in my first term, and we had essentially no inflation, like around 1% inflation, which is like a perfect number. And then when Biden took over, it went through the roof. It went to probably the worst inflation we've ever had.
How many times you gonna fucking talk about Biden, bro? Like, really? Unnecessary.
I mean, we had an inflation nightmare. Now, if you look at what's happening now, we're only there for 100 days, as you say. And in 100 days, we took over. We had bad inflation for 4 years, for 2 years of, especially 2 years of his administration. I would say record-setting like we've never seen. They say 48 years, the worst in 48 years. I say it was much worse than that. Right. So now if you look at what's happened, energy is down. Gasoline hit $1.98 in a few states during the last couple of days. It was $3.50 and $4 and $4.50.
Bruh, this motherfucker's just making up numbers, just saying numbers. Like, okay, so where's the gas that's cheap? I would like to know. Why didn't the interview dude ask him that? Where is this gas at? Where are these numbers? Who? Hold on, let me just stop sharing. Who? What? When? Where? And why? How? Why aren't we asking these fundamental fucking questions that you learned in fucking elementary school? It's really annoying. These people just sit there and just let him talk gobbledygook to their face for fucking hours and shit. Bruh, this shit is wild to me. Okay, I really hope that there's no black screenness in this. And if there is, I promise I'll do it over. I will do it again. Because I'm sitting here today. So I'll do it again. But y'all wish me luck. Wish me luck on this. All right. I'm working alone here. Fuck, I hope I don't have to do this shit again. All right. I'm about to share. I'm just gonna skip because honestly it's a whole bunch of nonsense. So I'm gonna go back to Kamala. So I'm gonna go to her next clip. So just give me a sec. What was her timestamp at? I hope it's not going black when I do this. Fuck. All right. But I'm learning. And it's been a minute since I've done it as well. When's her second clip at? 8:17. So let's see. This is one of my favorite parts of the speech, actually. So I hope you guys like this. Let's see. I hope it didn't go black there. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so fucking irritated. Share? No. Oh, other share. Select tab to share. Chrome tab window. Entire screen. Window. Chrome tab. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to refresh myself. I should have done this here, but fuck it. This is a test.
About this moment.
I like this part though.
So here's one of the other things I wanted to talk about tonight. And to highlight. So look, some people are describing what's been happening in recent months as absolute chaos. And of course I understand why. And it's certainly true of those tariffs. Tariffs that, as I predicted, are clearly inviting a recession. But friends, please let us not be duped into thinking everything is chaos. I know it may feel that way, but understand what we are in fact witnessing is a high velocity event where a vessel is being used for the swift implementation of an agenda that has been decades in the making. An agenda to slash public education. An agenda to shrink government and then privatize its services. All while giving tax breaks to the wealthiest among us. By the way, an agenda that is not lowering costs, not making life more affordable, and not what they promised. It's an agenda, a narrow, self-serving vision of America, where they punish truth tellers, favor loyalists, cash in on their power, and leave everyone to fend for themselves, all while abandoning allies and retreating from the world. And folks, what we are experiencing right now is exactly what they envisioned for America.
I'm gonna let her click right here.
Right
Yeah.
now, we are living in their vision for America. But this is not a vision that Americans want. We are living in a moment when the checks and balances upon which we have historically relied have begun to buckle. And we here know that when the checks and balances ultimately collapse, if Congress fails to do its part, or if the courts fail to do their part, or if both do their part, but the president defies them anyway, Well, friends, that is called a constitutional crisis.
Thank
And that is
you.
a
Thank you so much, Madam VP, MVP. Thank you. I agree with everything she said. And I've been saying that shit, not as eloquently because I don't talk like that because I don't need to. Like if I'm gonna be on stage and shit, sure. But and like doing like a nice speech, like I know how to do that. But no, I don't need to talk like that. It's Maymoney's building over here. And she said exactly what I've been talking about. They ain't delivering on no promises that they told you, except for the ones that was fucked up and that you were like, yeah, for. It's just like, just wind that back if you need to. I hope it worked out so I don't have to do this video again. I might have to do this video again, but I look cute. All right. Let's go back to your mans, to you guys' daddy. Oh, I'm never gonna say that again. Okay, so okay, let's just go. When is he talking about? What is number 2 for this piece of shit? Yes, I mean, like, there's so many clips because he just is so long-winded. I mean, even coming through this motherfucker's clips was crazy, bro. Oh, did it go black for a second there when I did that? Oh, shit, I hope it didn't. Fuck. All right, I'm definitely gonna record this again, but so I can like watch it and then see like what I need to fix. So I'm gonna keep this one short because I'm actually just gonna do this again and see if I need to do it another way, so I don't waste my time. And yeah. Anyway, but if you're here, just know that this whole thing will be redone again, same exact shit, but like just redone again, re-uploaded, I guess you could say. Okay. Where was number 1340? No, I mean he has so many time slots, they're all not nonsense. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna just share my screen with y'all and then we just gonna poke it out. You know what? I'm just gonna skip to the commencement because he just be talking too much. I ain't trying to fucking sit here all day fucking around with this nonsense. All right. This dude from the commencement at 6 minutes. Let's just look at 6 minutes. Here we go.
About a foot taller than everybody else. Great. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Great season. Thank you. Thank you.
This dude is supposed to be talking about
Great season.
this is a whole
There's something
graduation.
truly special about the players, coaches, and the fans who pack the stand.
This dude is supposed to be talking about a graduation commencement. And what I noticed in this 56 seconds of this nonsense is that he only talked about himself. And if anything had to do with the school, it was the football team and how manly they were. And like his like cronies that are in Alabama. That was it. All these kids back here, he didn't say a goddamn thing about any of them. Not one. He didn't give a fuck that they were even there. It was crazy. And and this shit is an hour-long commencement speech at a graduation. They should all get their money back because that's bullshit. Bullshit.
At Bryant-Denny Stadium and proudly sing Dixieland Delight. We like that. Alabama has changed college football forever and inscribed into the history books the names of Bear Bryant, Joe Namath, 4 Heisman Trophy winners, and of course, the great Nick Saban.
Look how hard he is reading right now. This is 6 minutes in.
This place is truly where legends are made. It really is. It's a special place. When your president called, we talked about it.
this
It took
part's
me
funny.
about 2 seconds to say, I'll go. I wasn't looking to do it, and we are busy. You know, we're winning a lot of battles right now. We love winning, don't we? Love winning. We're winning a lot of battles. But I wanted to do this. For the University of Alabama, good isn't good enough, tough isn't tough enough, and great isn't great enough. The Crimson Tide does not rest, does not quit, and does not stop winning until it's all time. You know, it's all time. You're always winning, and you're going to keep winning. That's why the University of Alabama football team has won more games in the last decade than any college football team in America. That's not bad. And it's why last fall you beat Auburn for the 5th year in a row. That's not bad. That's not bad. The University of Alabama has a brand, and that brand is winning. That brand is winning. Great school. Last year, the Crimson Chaos watched the Tide Hoops make it to the Final Four for the first time ever. And this year, you built on your incredible record and returned to the Elite Eight.
Well, he talks about sports for like a million
So not only
years.
is Alabama a great football school, liberty over lockdowns. They did a good job.
Oh.
Like many generations before you, you're graduating at an exciting time for our nation, a period of both extraordinary change and incredible potential and what will be unbelievable growth. You're going to see that very soon. You're going to see it starting very, very pouring into our country from prisons, from mental institutions, from gangs, and all over the world, not just in South America. You'd see hundreds of thousands of people pour across in one day. You know what we had just recently? Three. And we slashed the number of illegal aliens released into the United States by 99.999%. And you know, if that number is wrong, the fake news, which is all over the place today, is going to be correcting me before I get to the next sentence. Now, 99.999%. How about that? Nobody thought that was possible. They said you needed legislation. No, you just needed a new president. That's what you needed.
Okay, have we had enough of that? Do you guys get the point of that? Because I can't watch much more of this. But I'm gonna do a palate cleanser. How about that? Let's do a palate cleanser because that speech went on for 56 fucking minutes. I want my money back for all 4 years if I graduated and that was my fucking commencement speech. For real. On mamas. I need all of my money back. That is some bullshit. You ain't gonna have me sitting there. I would be hella mad. He talked about himself the entire time. If you want to watch that entire thing, you go right on ahead. I can't step in much more of that because he doesn't say anything. This is just a huge entire waste of time and a dangerous one and a fucked up one. And it just seems like we just down for this bullshit. You feel me? Ugh. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go to the last one, 1440 on the Kamala though, because I do want to end on this because maybe the video isn't that bad. And if I can use this, then great. Okay. I'm going to share my screen. All right.
The instinct has to be to immediately find and connect with each other, and to know that the circle will be strong. So I'll end with this. I am not here tonight to offer all the answers, but I am here to say this. You are not alone, and we are all in this together. And straight talk Things are probably going to get worse before they get better. But we are ready for it. We are not going to scatter. We are going to stand together, everyone a leader, and emerge. You have a special role to play. Organizing is as important as ever. Mobilizing is as important as ever. Running for office is as important as ever. So please, everyone here, please keep doing what you are doing. And to everyone, let's lock it in. Lock it in. Gear up for the hard work ahead. And please,
You go, girl.
always remember, this country is ours.
Damn straight.
It doesn't belong to whoever is in the White House. It belongs to you. It belongs to us. It belongs to we, the people. Thank you. God bless you and God bless America.
Hey, I love her. She gangsta as fuck, bro. You know she from Oakland too. Where the real come from, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if I have to redo this video, I will definitely be looking through it. I hope you enjoyed it. If I have to clean it up and figure some things out, I will. If it worked out, great, then I'll just post it and keep it up. But if necessary, there will be a re-upload of this video. It's gonna do the same thing I just did. Again, I have time to do it. So anyway, because I want to give you guys the best quality that I can give you with what I got. Anywho, I hope you really enjoyed this. Please keep an eye out for We the People. There should be a whole bunch of videos coming out. There's protests like footage that's on there. There's like my homie Jim and Kim and Maureen and Adria and who else? If I'm missing anybody, you know, we come in and out and we're doing our projects and just putting out just videos, informational videos for you. So if you ever want to catch up on the news from some real people, please come over here. You know, we're just starting out. This is literally like square one for We the People. So, you know, be one of the first ones to support us and help us help you. We love you. And like, comment, share, subscribe, comment, like, and give us advice on how to like really get this going. Anyway, much love. Boop.